Good evening. So, my take on the video reaction, I think it was pretty cool getting to hear him talk about his personal life as an Korean himself and the struggles his parents had been through to build the foundation of his family. So, he had talked about the usage. So he uses some examples of what working conditions immigrants may work in. So, for instance, gas stations like a 7-Eleven, dry cleaners, etc. So, he feels that people should open up to the cultural backgrounds of an immigrant, have an understanding, talk to an immigrant themselves, and get to feel where they have come from, why they're here for their duties. They Immigrants often come to the States to seek a better life. Many immigrants live in poverty, many do not, but there is really a definitive line on immigrants that do live in poverty. The suffering immigration is caused by man, not by nature, as he had stated in the video in his discussion. And so I think there are laws that the US has passed which are really important to law itself. The Chinese Exclusion Act, before the 1960s, Chinese immigrants weren't allowed in the US. That really goes to show that was only a matter of 60 years ago, and that's where the United States were as a whole. The national origins quota system is the Eastern Europeans were not allowed here in the 1800s, and the Arizona State Bill 1070 was discriminating brown people and were targeted to make sure they had US citizenship. So, and I don't mean the law said to go discriminate, but US citizens were coming up to maybe even other brown US citizens and in question of their being, their presence. So these laws really reflect the US, and that's not something I think we reflect now or where we're trying to go as a nation. But this impacts business law because these laws are creating unjust and political standards within immigration. Laws concerning immigration, these are laws concerning immigration that I believe are degrading, but these laws throughout American history keep getting passed by politicians. However, we the people are who put these politicians in charge to make these decisions for our country and immigrants. This would affect managing a business because it is said that immigrant-rooted businesses convey better employment growth than non-immigrant-rooted businesses in a few years span. I really enjoyed. I think the video is interesting. Very, very more enticing than the last videos, if I'm going to be honest. But it was cool to learn about and good lesson. Thank you for your time.